According to Sandra Theodore, who dated Hefner from 1976 to 1981, Sandra Theodore claimed in an episode of Secrets of Playboy on A&E that she once walked in on the Playboy founder giving their dog a nice old-fashioned. According to Sandra, and I quote, I walked in once and he was giving a hand job to my dog, to our dog. I was like, what are you doing? He says, well, dogs have needs. And I said, stop that.
What the fuck?
I never left him alone with the dog again. Is this another one of those things that extremely rich people get into? Because even...
He was bored already? When did this happen?
This was sometime between 1976 and 1981. So, I mean, there's... Also, between 1976 and 1981...
So how old is he approximately?
The first time that it happened. Around that time, he was probably in his 50s.
The fuck? Why are you...
I guess
I literally just told you. Well, dogs have needs.
That's what his reason was.
He was an animal rights activist.
Oh, God.
I guess at this point where you've had so many beautiful women, it's just not doing the job anymore. And you have to get more extreme and more extreme. And this was the first, well, maybe not the first, but the first time that it really came out like, oh, hey, okay.
What?
You got to try something new. We've talked about that with
but
John
that leads to
McAfee
poopy stuff.
Well, I mean, maybe...
Usually it leads to butt stuff.
Maybe he got into that. Well, no, he was...
He was fucking animals?
He was an overachiever. So he skipped right over the scat porn and went straight to jacking off dogs.
But why was he jacking off the dog?
I literally just said it. Dogs have needs.
Yeah, but that's foreplay. The jerk-off leads to sex,
Well,
usually.
he's not going to let the dog fuck him. He's not gay.
How do you know?
Oh, no, he was bisexual. Mm-hmm. Okay, so apparently...
I think he was fucking animals.
Apparently,
and stuff.
Sandra Theodore just came in a little bit too soon.
Yeah, she would have. Yeah, 5 minutes later. So I was coming in his ass.
He may have experimented sometime in the 60s with male-on-male action.
With who?
It didn't specify a name.
It doesn't matter. I mean, with the amount of people that are rotating through his multiple properties, it could have been anyone. I mean, it could have been Milton Berle. That would make... So if he fucked Milton Berle, that would make him and Marilyn Monroe Eskimo brothers. Or Eskimo siblings.
Cool.
I just think that once you get that rich and powerful and you have so much access to sex, it's the same thing with John McAfee. Because John McAfee...
He wasn't jerking off dogs and shit.
He was fucking whales.
That we know of yet.
That's true.
No, well, he did talk about how some of his friends, when they were doing all the bath salts made people so horny that he couldn't leave his friends alone with his dogs.
Because they would try to fuck the dogs?
Yeah, but that's sort of like, hey, is it okay if I do bath
man.
salts and fuck a dog? I'm asking for a friend. I don't think it was one of his friends that was fucking the dogs. I think
hey, man, have your dogs eaten yet? Why do you ask? Oh, no, don't worry.
I mean, I just got this jar of peanut butter right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but maybe I'll just feed some of that to him. Would you mind leaving us alone for a little while?
Can I take him for a walk?
I think that once you have so much access to sex, you're going to get bored of it. You have to start pushing the boundaries.
What's that like, Joel?
Well, you have to sober up, or else you do something bad like jerk off a dog. You have to cut it out for a while, take like a month off, and then everything's new again.
Take a month off from...
Sex.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It would seem that Hefner was running a sex-positive PETA of sorts because that wasn't the only time he involved man's best friend in a sex act.
Oh.
Well,
These poor dogs.
At least
well, maybe they like
dogs. Yeah, he's...
I guess they don't give a shit.
No, they don't fucking
Have you ever jerked off Argus?
I have seen... No.
Why not?
No, because if...
They have needs, Coop.
No, because Argus...
You're all pro Hugh Hefner right now.
I am definitely...
Why don't you go jerk off your dog and tell me how it goes? Tell me how you feel.
We're in the middle of a show. What am I supposed to do? Just walk out?
Well, send me a video
We
later.
don't have time with it. Okay, now I think that that's more for you than it is for Argus.
I'll jerk off to it, and I'll tell you if I come. Drink. I think that was good enough to drink.
That was animal inappropriate.
Animal inappropriate drink.
Animal inappropriate, yes. I don't think there's going to be very many racially inappropriate things or culturally inappropriate things in this episode.
Purpose.
Maybe it should just be sexually inappropriate, but then we're going to be kink shaming. If it's something that Harvey...
If we kink shame, you have to drink because we don't like it.
Okay, if it's something that Harvey Weinstein would do, we drink.
Okay.
That's a lot.